crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning, VixWareRoadRuler.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of chaga coffee. No chaga today. This is where I am, right here. I'm in the middle of the Grand Canyon. They didn't have chaga in the Grand Canyon. All right. Yes, I am currently at the Grand Canyon, finishing up some more due diligence. You know, I was wandering around the canyon. I kept looking for Jim Willie, but I couldn't find him. I was like, where are you, Jim? You're the expert in the Grand Canyon. Where are you? No, I didn't find any gold this time. I am searching. I'm getting closer and closer. Yeah. But hey, they found it in 1912, and then they created the Federal Reserve because they found it. So, hey, what do we got to worry about? Our government's in charge, right? Everybody loves the government in charge. So let's take a look at Michelle Whitedove. Michelle Whitedove is unbelievable. Her crypto picks lately have been, everybody's crypto picks have been going off the charts, which is awesome. Nice job, crypto people. You had the balls and the guts to place your bets, and you wrote it out. You know, hodling for a couple of years is kind of tough, but right now it feels really good, right? All you people who have doubled your money in cryptos, sell your original investment. Go for it. Do it so you don't have to bitch about it to any of us guys on YouTube. Because we always sell. If you double, sell. If you double, sell. I'm a hodler. I'm going to hang on. I'm going to be spending my cryptos, not looking for fiat profits. But that's just me. Michelle Whitedove has put out a new report. Unbelievable report. And part of it has to do with this. And this. Yes, vast riches of gold in the Grand Canyon. I was able to ask her a question, and she said, okay, yep, I will take up that question. Hi. We're in a secret location, so we got to be top secret. We got kids everywhere. It's awesome. Controlled chaos. But yeah, Michelle actually answered this question. Is this real? And really interesting answer. So go to Michelle Whitedove's Patreon channel and join. It is, just go to Patreon, Michelle Whitedove, and you will see her. And then on February 7th, she posted the huge 40-page report on, let's see, do you want to know what happens to XRP? We all do. Not that many of us are rooting for it, but how about everything you can imagine about the globe and the U.S.? Health, spiritual, treasure, Theta. Oh my God, have you guys seen Theta lately? Holy moly. Precious metals market, stock market, crypto market, new cryptos. Michelle covers the whole gamut. So make sure you go join her Patreon. And she sends this report out, I think it's monthly for all the Patreon members. Again, Michelle Whitedove, Patreon, you will find it. Do a search for her in the Patreon. Find a creator, and you'll find it. All right, let's take a look at this. This is where I think all the action is going on behind the scenes in the silver market. They have been exposed. There's way too many people knowing about the market manipulation now, and the bad guys can't help it. They cannot help it. All they have to do is slam the price. Look at this little slam right here. That's as much power as they have. Look how fast it went down, and look at it tick up. That means someone sold right there. Someone sold a heck of a lot of silver. Now, if you have an asset in your possession, what's the best way to dispose of that asset if you want to maximize value? Is it to throw it all on a dump at one moment in the market, or to be slowly issue it out over time? That's the key. There's so many keys. The CFTC, I don't think they're stupid. I think they're in on the con. And that's the sad part, is that the United States has lost its way. And that has to be remedied, and it won't be through the regulators. It won't be through the GameStop team. It won't be through the Wall Street guys. It's going to be through market dynamics, which destroys all markets. If the market is not upstanding and people know about it, that market gets destroyed. I think that's where we're headed very fast. And it'll be weird because I don't think it'll be a crash. I think it'll be the freezing up of all markets through the computer programming manipulation machine running up against each other and just freezing the markets, and then nobody knowing what to do. And then money will have to be reallocated, not according to GESRA or NESRA or anything like that. As you can tell from all those uh, predictions that who were I don't even remember the name of it anymore. There's been so many since I've been running the road to Ruta. So many, oh, this is how the system's going to change. We're going to have the quantum financial system. I can't believe how many people bought into that. Complete bullshit. Complete, total, absolute bullshit. But hey, place your bets, right? If these markets have taught me one thing, it's that you need to take care of your own investments. Don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to anybody. Take everybody's advice. Do your own research. But if someone comes up, here's how the world's going to be saved. All you have to do is buy XRP and you'll be rich and everybody else will be poor. And the system will be saved by a handful of banksters. No, it ain't going to happen that way. So the battles continue. I don't know what's going to happen. I've made my bet. I bet on physical silver in my own possession. I bet on cryptos, mainly Theta, in my own possession. And then I just sit on the sidelines and watch. And I've advised people to do that. And so far, so good, right? Especially on Theta. Oh my God. It's gone from like 5 cents to $3. It almost hit $3 last night. Those of you watching. At $3, by the way, the people who got 100 Theta for joining the Road to Ruta, back when we were giving those away, we aren't giving anything away now. But back then, they just paid for their whole subscription when it hits $3, and then they're just, everything else is profit. That's the key, right? All right. So yes, I think a lot's going on in silver behind the scenes. I don't know where it'll be. I don't know if it'll show up in SLV or in the price of silver, but something is about to shake down. I am actually talking to Jenny Moonstone on Thursday. We'll be talking about the Silver Knights and how they're kicking ass right now. These bankers are in so much trouble with gold and silver. Mainly silver because there's so much gold. But yeah, hang on tight. Cryptos, Elon Musk came out, said, hey, I'm buying cryptos. $1.5 billion. You know how much money that guy's got? 1.5 billion is nothing. And he bought it for Tesla. And then there was rumors that Apple's going to buy. The reality is everybody's going to buy cryptos because that is the future of money. Everybody. As even the old bankers are going to be buying. Even governments around the world will be printing money to buy cryptos. Isn't that crazy? So yes, if you're in cryptos and you understand what's going on and you have for long enough, you're in the right place. That's why these are going crazy today. And manipulation, of course. Manipulation's in every market at all times. They're printing so much Tether right now, it's hysterical. 20% of all the Tether out there was printed in the last, I think, 48 hours or something ridiculous like that. Yes, that's how the deep state bad guy crypto cabal pushes the price up or down. They'll just print Tether and no, there's nothing backing Tether. You know how we know? Because they even had to change their prospectus to say, no, it's not really kept in US dollars. It's kept in other assets. Well, how much of those other assets are actually cryptocurrencies that they're pumping up? It's just like the Block 1 EOS ICO. It's just a circular thing where they pump each other up and the actual investment is used to pump up the investment further. Completely fraudulent, by the way, in my opinion. The SEC seemed to let them go a little bit. We'll see if what happens as the system goes forward. I don't see Tether lasting. If you're trying to hold your cryptos in Tether to catch the bottom or anything like that, I see Tether shutting their doors fairly soon. But hey, we'll see, right? I've been predicting this for a long time and it hasn't happened. So there you have it. Let's take a look at some of the cryptos. Bitcoin, 47,000. 47,000 for Bitcoin. You guys remember when it was 200 on Road to Ruta and we were giving away 0.1 Bitcoin? Ethereum on fire, even though it won't be ready for 2 years. I'm like, why? Why not go to the Theta blockchain, do smart contracts from there with the same programming language, and then go back to Ethereum when they're ready, if they're ready. Yes, the concept of Ethereum running businesses off of that type of platform is brilliant. Smart contracts are brilliant. They're just not fast enough and they're way too expensive, like ridiculously too expensive. So right now it's just a money game. People in there are just looking for the money. They're going to lock up their Ethereum and, what are the business supposed to do when everybody's locking up their Ethereum because they're going to get paid extra Ethereum? Now, I don't see a real good future for Ethereum unless they get their shit together and put a use case out there. It has to be faster. I know they're trying, and it has to be cheaper. It has to be practically free to do transactions on Ethereum for it to work. And they're saying it's going to be 2 years. Do you think our financial system has 2 years? I don't. Anyway, other XRP, obviously, I'm not a fan of, but yeah, it could go up. The Tether people love it, of course. It's a banker coin. The quantum financial system, pretty much everybody has admitted, yeah, okay, didn't quite work out the way we wanted. Oh, well. So, Litecoin going strong, 168, 170. When Litecoin is needed as a means of exchange, that baby's going to pop, as in 4-1. 4 Litecoin for 1 Bitcoin. But the bankers are still doing their thing, so you got to keep an eye out for that. Let's see, this thing Aave has gone up crazy. It wasn't even on my radar, but there's a lot of cryptos that just went up crazily. A lot of the DeFi gang. DeFi is interesting. That covers practically everything. DeFi, you hear DeFi, don't say, oh yeah, I want to invest in DeFi, because there's a zillion different things DeFi can be. You better know what you're doing. That's all I have to say. There's third-party risk in most of them. So keep that in mind when you're investing in one of these high-flying DeFis, because if the banks go down, the financial system goes down, a lot of the DeFis will go down as well, as in go to zero. So keep that in mind. I'm just saying. Unless they are completely standalone, have nothing to do with the old financial system, they'll be in deep trouble when the banks crash. EOS I've never been a fan of. Where's Theta? Theta is number 24 right now. It almost hit $3. It was like $2.95 last night. And nothing really has been announced. We're going to see a lot of partnerships with Theta this year, as in Netflix and YouTube and Amazon and blah, blah, blah. And then they're doing mass marketing television. They're going on television with ads for Theta. It's going to be a monster. My prediction is going up 40x this year. It went up 40x last year. I think it's going to go up 40x this year and get to $88.88. You can write that pick down. $88.88. Not a bad investment. Imagine when it's available to purchase in the United States. Michelle Whitedev talked about that in her report. That's going to be the bomb. As in, there's no stopping Theta. Once it's easy to purchase in the United States, good night. And then they throw the ad campaign on top of it. Whew, hang on to your hats. All right, pretty much all cryptos across the board are doing great. And they should. An interesting thought is that the crypto crisis, the crash of Bitcoin in 2017, 2018, was 100% done by the Trump administration. It was admitted by Chris Giancarlo, the head of the CFTC, that they had to stop the rise of cryptocurrencies. And that's what they did. They used some of the Bitcoin from the Mt. Gox bankruptcy to crash the price of Bitcoin. So it was an artificial bear market. And now you got Biden in there, maybe, nobody really knows. I don't think Trump's in there. It might be military, or I don't know who's in there. But clearly they have a different stance on what cryptos should be in our future. Because a lot of people turning their heads going, oh my God, I had a chance to get in Bitcoin 10 years ago. I didn't take it. What was I thinking? And all the anti-crypto people like Jim Willie and Peter Schiff are saying, oh, it's going to pop. I've called the pop of Bitcoin for 10 years. Okay, you've been wrong every single day for 10 years. That's kind of embarrassing. Every single day for 10 years you've been wrong. Even Elon Musk came out and said, okay, fine, you crypto people might be right. Just wait till Elon Musk starts getting into altcoins. The Tesla coin, which is coming out, I guarantee you. There's probably already a coin named Tesla coin. But when Elon Musk creates a Tesla coin and integrates it into smart contracts within his cars, look out. The birth of the altcoin will be upon us again. Anyway, that's where we are right now. I will be getting back to the office very soon, have a fuller rundown on what's going on. I did post an old discussion I had, part 1, Secrets of the Fed, Discovering the Road to Ruta, and then part 2, which is already on the website, Golden Oldies to a Crypto Future. So just go to YouTube and type in Golden Oldies to a Crypto Future. It explains why the Federal Reserve was created. No, it's not the creature from Jekyll Island. It was partially the creature from Jekyll Island. G. Edward Griffith had a great book and explained it all. But what he didn't know was that they had found billions of ounces of gold in the Grand Canyon. That's what they were meeting about. That's what they were discussing. And that's the only reason Woodrow Wilson both approved the Federal Reserve. He signed the Federal Reserve Act. This guy was very anti-banker. But at the same time, he locked up the Grand Canyon, so no more mining. There was a lot of mining going on. No more mining could be done in the Grand Canyon because they wanted to lock away all the gold that America had. So check that out. Just go to YouTube and do a search for Golden Oldies to the Crypto Future Road to Ruta, and you will find it. That's all I got for you today. I'll be a little more digging in the dirt today, find a little more gold, and then I'll get back to you in the coming days. Back in the office, this is BigSquareRoadRunner.com. I'll talk to you later.